to total mobility. Half hour of deep stretching. I think a lot of people have already know by now. You're trying to relax into each stretch. We don't want to be forcing these stretches. We're spending 2 minutes on each stretch today. We're on day 4, aka the panda on the thumbnails on YouTube. So yeah, 2 minutes is a long time to make sure those transitions between the stretches are at your own pace. Take the time, don't have to rush in and out of these positions. And if all else fails and you reach that point where you feel there's too much discomfort, then that's fine. Just stop, sit, breathe, relax, do an alternative stretch if you feel it. Okay, it doesn't matter. You know, don't feel like you're being forced on this. We want relaxation, we want calm, we want those muscles to lengthen, those fibres that are doing this, that are constantly in tension. Okay, we want to release that as much as possible. So big deep breaths, in and out, through the nose to fill the belly, to get that nice breathing pattern. As usual, we start stood up and work our way through. Some are more difficult than others. It will depend very much on the individual, where you type, but let's get started. So, we're going to start with the wide forward bend today. So, edge your feet out, nice and wide as you can, wide as you can. When you feel you've got that full stretch, or initial full stretch, we can fold at the waist down to your fingertips. Okay, if not your fingertips, just as low as you can go. Then maybe your palms, and as you relax, maybe your elbows, forearms. Take your time. And over this 2 minutes, you're just going to edge the feet out. So the first half of this session today is all about the hips. You feel that inside of the leg. You can introduce some gentle movement here, just rock gently forward to maximise the stretch, to maximise the width, I would say, and then gently back to feel the full stretch. All done very slowly though, no sudden movements. Slowly transition your way out into front splits. Again, it might take a lot of time to get this, but it's okay. You've got the rest of your life. Okay, so lunge position. Straighten the front leg if you can. If you need to bend that again, then that's okay. Then you're going to place your hands on either side. That front leg. This is where your yoga blocks might help, give you that bit of extra height. And over these 2 minutes, just keep trying to increase it gently. Push that leg forward at this knee. Just take it further back. Just do what you can. Relax those muscles. a slow transition then to the other side. Start that same sequence. Lunge position. Straighten the front leg as much as you can. Arms down at the side. Slide the front leg forward. Gently increase that distance. For 20 seconds, breathe. Slow transition. Still working our way around the hip. This time it's out to hip, giving a pigeon stretch at your side. This time from all fours. Slide the right knee to the right wrist. And then just use your left hand to thread that hip foot across here. Straight as you can get it, okay? And then slide the left knee back a little bit further. And make your way down as low as you can. That could be elbows, could be further. Just gently, gently. Take your time. Okay, transition to side two. Slowly make your way up. Back to that tabletop position. Glide the left knee to the left wrist. Use the right hand to thread foot across there. While you then slide that right knee back. Again, open this hip up. Big deep hip muscles, outer hip. Bring yourself down. Right, so we're going to camel stretch now. This can be quite physical if you take it to its extreme, but what we want first is just a tall kneeling hip stretch. Put your kneel tall, and then squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward, hands there at the top of the glutes there, and imagine your elbows are coming into the centre line to meet in the middle. Head back, and breathe. Can be the fullest extent if you want. Anyone who wants to can take a pivot, this is quite tough. So come back to the heels here. Again, you maintain that, pulling the shoulders back. Opening the chest and spine. And slowly transition. So a much more relaxing one now. The next two. Child's pose with thread and needle. So, you do your conventional child's pose first, so big toes touching. Bit of width between the knees and your belly can kind of rest between the quads there. Now you're just going to stretch one hand out. This is where it differs from the regular. Then the other hand is going to come underneath, palm up, reach as far as you can. And then just bear gently down with your weight. So your body weight is opening up the scapula, your shoulder blade, and you're just getting that nice stretch on the shoulder, the rotator cuff, as well as all the usual lower back, spinal muscles there. Just try to relax as much as possible. now. This is one of my least favourite stretches we've got now. This is all about thoracic spine, lats, triceps all together. So you're going to sit, I'll show you this way. You want one leg straight and one leg bent. Try to maintain that spine orientation so you're nice and straight, although not always easy today. You're going to bring this left side up and over. In this first minute, I'm just going to try and maximise the stretch. I'm going to try and stretch his lats and triceps here. Get as low as I can. It's not easy. Even sitting in this position can be quite tough. Just get as near as you can. Okay, we're going to release this second minute, that hand. And I'm going to try and meet in the middle, okay? Obviously, I'm nowhere near. But I keep trying. And that is all that matters. So at least maintain the range I do have. And possibly, although it does seem like it never does, just gradually increasing and improving it. Last 20 seconds. Slowly release. Slowly do the other side. We're almost now on our last two stretches, by the way. Okay, so then again with the other side. Straight, bend side up and over. First minute, maxing out this stretch. So all this lat down here, triceps. Same again this side. Close to this side. Yeah, a lot of people find there's a big difference in size. There we go. Last 20 seconds. Line for our last two. Slowly release. Not the most enjoyable, that one. Okay, right, so last two then. Glute bridge. One of our staples, lying down. Heels directly under the knees. Push the hips up and back. This is an exercise in recalibration of the body. We're going to get tension into the back, where a lot of us lack it. To take tension out of the front, where most of us have too much. So just keep gently squeezing the glutes. Gently squeeze. 60% effort is fine. Just keep trying to get that extra millimetre. Up and back, squeeze gently. Don't forget, breathe as well. We can get get that full activation of the glutes. The glutes nice and strong and stable. It's going to protect your lower back and spine. Big, and your hips, big benefits. Tension on. Come on, the last few seconds now. Last 10 seconds. Squeeze the hips. And relax. Okay, bring your heels in now. Nice and tight for our last one. Heels right up to the hips. We want your lower back to be buried into the ground. And the rest of your spine, tuck the chin in. Outstretch your arms, create a Y shape with your arms, and then I want you to create a W shape. Bring the elbows down and create the tightest W you can. All the time, concentrate on keeping your arms and hands as close to the floor as you can. Create the W, empty the lungs. Fill the lungs and come back into the Y shape. So Y to W. Close to the ground as you can. Feel your shoulder blades. The rotator cuff has to really engage now. It's going to open up the shoulders. Fully engage. Rotate. Great for injury prevention and rehab. Posture. Focus on keeping as much of your back as much as of yourself on the ground as you can. Last one. Squeeze your elbows down. Hands as flat as you can get them. And release. Lovely. Okay, so our last bit then. We're going to relax now with our legs on the wall. Switch off. Nervous system, endocrine system. Reset. All the oxygen-rich blood is going to flow through your body without gravity to get in the way. You reset and relax every bit. So find space. And all we want then is that complete relaxation. Okay. Arms back where they rest. into the lungs through the nose. Keep that going. Just feel every fibre in your body switch off. Stretch back with the arms, coupled with a big breath in. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself back. Lovely. Well, that was bliss today. Needed that again, I think. Well done, everybody at home. I hope you enjoyed that as much as me. Cheers, Joe. See you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks everyone for tuning in and subscribing. Much appreciated. Have a lovely day. We'll be back tomorrow with Saintly for Total Fitness. Get ready for those halos. And of course, day 5 for Total Mobility. Enjoy the sun.